let's go over category maintenance. Click on Settings, scroll down to Category Maintenance, click the drop-down. This will be a list of all of your categories, including the preloaded categories from the system. To view or edit, simply select it. From there, you'll have category. Some categories are reserved and cannot be edited, so they will be grayed out, and in the right to the right of the box in red, it will say reserved. But you can edit the subcategory, taxable, alternative tax, commission, status, or online category. The subcategory is how it will relate to specific items. All systems will have the subcategories of ePRO, bow, and exclude margin. ePRO is how it knows to add the ePRO spec sheet to all the products in that category or subcategory. Bow will add to all the product in that category or subcategory the bow spec sheet, and if you are tracking by serial numbers, that's how it knows to turn on the serial number function for both the reports as well as the sale. Exclude margin would be for your service and labor items where you do not have cost and you do not want the margin to show up. So it will exclude those margins from your sales reports. If you have firearms, then the firearm category or subcategory will track the serial number information for the firearm as well as your NICS reporting and all of the gun information. Taxable versus non-taxable is a simple yes or no, whether or not that category or the items in that category is taxed. Alternative tax will need to be set up by us. So if you do have alternative taxes for separate items in your inventory or categories, then you'll need to call us and we will help you get it set up. These are some examples of some different taxes that my shops have. Commission, yes or no. If you change it to no, then any item sold in this category will not show up on the commission report for your employee sales. If it's left as yes, then they will all show up with their respective margins. Status, active means it's current. Inactive would hide the category from search and not allow you to add any more items to that category. If you have an online store, the online category will reflect what category it links to for description updates. Lastly, you can also merge categories, very similar to merging vendors. By clicking the merge button, it will suggest other categories that are close to it for duplicates. If there are none, you can simply hit back, and then you can back out to the beginning and click on merge category and scroll through your categories to see if there are any that are duplicates or very close. If there are, you would simply select one. It will again suggest any. You would select the next one and then click merge. It will then merge all the items into the one category and get rid of the other category.